Human intelligence. What is intelligence?
Me researching it and getting facts, you would think I have the standard dictionary definition. Well, I don't.
Researchers have been battling back and forth between what intelligence truly is. Some say intelligence is what you do when you don't know what to do, or intelligence is a hypothetical idea which we have defined as being reflected by certain types of behavior. While some scientists and psychologists define intelligence as one thing, one ability, most other psychologists and researchers have believed, and still do believe, that there are multiple things to define intelligence, which include skills, experience, and talents. So let's first look at it in a genetic or biological point of view. Where's this all coming from? Intelligence, as we define as someone who is smart, actually has some hereditary features in it, which means some of our parents' intelligence is actually passed down to you. However, that doesn't mean you know everything your parents do, but some of their genes that contain information are in you as well. Scientists have now revealed that there are interactions going on all the time between the genes and that they are responsible for your intelligence. So it's not just you, it's also your genes. However, it's not solely responsible for all your knowledge. Your intelligence is altered based on your environment, level of education, level of effort, motivation, and your peers. All of them have some kind of effect on the type of intelligence that you have. This is all a general intelligence that you must gain from being human. General intelligence, also known as the G factor, can be tested very easily with an IQ test. Charles Spearman, who most of you may not know, is one psychologist who believes that human intelligence can be measured by a cognitive test like an IQ test. And based on those numerical scores, he will know how you'll do on other tests and how well you'll do in life. Once believed that the most intelligent person on earth would know everything, and simply that's not the case anymore. It's far from it. There are many theories out there about intelligence, but the one that seems to be most practical and most useful is the triarchic theory of intelligence and multiple intelligence theory. Now, why am I picking two? Is it really hard to pick just one? Well, actually, no, that's the beauty of the theories. It's not factual, and some evidence in one theory actually coincide with the other. For example, in the multiple intelligence theory, there are 8 intelligence, which is visual, verbal, bodily, logical, interpersonal, musical, intrapersonal, and naturalistic intelligence. And that's all nice and fancy, but they actually can fit into categories of the triarchic theory of intelligence, which are analytical intelligence, which are the components for problem-solving abilities, and creative intelligence, which is the ability to deal with new situations, and practical intelligence, which is the element that refers to the ability to adapt to a changing environment. It is clear to me that the multiple intelligence theory is a more elaborate definition of the triarchic theory that already has. It is vital for one to pursue knowledge in all these areas, to gain knowledge and be able to compete with not only humans and each other, but with the robots and computers as well. Your definition of intelligence might not match with your best friend's definition or relatives, but that doesn't matter, because there are so many different kinds of intelligences that chances are you're probably right. Take music, for example. Michael Jackson, Beethoven, Mozart, Pentatonics, the Beatles, Ray Charles, Beyonce, etc. All great musicians. But when you hear them, you don't know about their math scores or English scores, if they received any education at all, but they're known as musical prodigies. They're very intelligent, maybe not logically or book smart, as society would say, but as creative and practical beings who use their analytical skills and practical skills to share their creative wonders with the rest of the world that is willing to listen.
We're bigger than we've ever dreamed.
There used to be a time where all we needed to know was where the food is going, finding the nearest water source, and protecting the people around you. Now, all of that is being done for you. So, what do? There's a competitive world out there that requires so much for you to do. And you can only do so much. But today, no one is being paid well for their physical labor. But they'll build you your own bank for strong cognitive labor. That's where our future is going to be. Psychologically speaking, humans have a capacity point. Biologically speaking, brains aren't meant to function 24 hours a day, 7 days a week without any rest or natural resources. We need to regain our energy. We need to make sure our body is doing well so that we can use our brains to its full extent. We incorporate our intelligence with emotions, senses, intuition, experiences. Intelligence can't be measured by the hour, but we incorporate it in our everyday lives, making decisions that could affect us for today, for tomorrow, for the whole week, for a whole year, for the rest of our lives. Here's the thing though, artificial intelligence is rising. And what is artificial intelligence? Well, luckily I can define that for you. And basically, artificial intelligence is the human-like intelligence exhibited by machines or software. And it's the study and design of intelligent agents, such as robots, computers, and even your cell phones. The intelligent agent is the system which perceives its environment, so it knows what's going on around you. It knows what's going on in the environment around it and yourself, and takes actions that maximize its chances of success. So failure is not an option for artificial intelligence. And with artificial intelligence, there are 10 intelligences, not 8, not 3, but 10. And they are deduction, reasoning, and problem solving, knowledge representation, planning, learning, natural language processing, which is also known as communicating, but theirs is a little bit more complicated, perception, motion, and manipulation, social intelligence, creativity. It's the same thing as humans, except they have to have some physical abilities, which naturally they don't have. Humans with G, or general intelligence, have a mindset to adapt, adjust, and apply. Intelligent people have the ability to speak with a toddler and communicate efficiently, as well as talk with a prime minister, boss, or someone of higher power, and share information that way as well. 2 different types of communication, but still effective. It's no wonder that the human intelligence can surpass our expectations. If we take a step back and look at it from a distant point of view, it's a natural marvel. We don't notice it because we're just going through emotions, through the actions. But to really understand what your skill set is and to strengthen it, that is true intelligence.